Right, screw that. We are going to pull back line here.
Ihre Befehle. Bereit zum Ausrücken. Los, los, los! Bereit zum Ausrücken. Befehle. Ausrücken. Los, ausrücken.
Thankfully, my armies are still ridiculously strong. Even somewhat reduced as they currently are. Why are you so bad? Oh, because all the gear that we just ordered hasn't arrived because you were cut off. Okay, fair. November. I think we are close enough. Yeah, we can start working on these. Time to get actually useful technologies.
Los, ausrücken.
Come on. Back off. I need you to be able to retreat to here at the very least. Yeah, that's bad.
Angetreten. Ausrücken.
Stop, stop, stop.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Bereit zum Ausrücken. Befehle. Los, los, los!
You can stop there.
Unter Beschuss.
This was a hell of a withdrawal. Bloody hell.
Ausrücken. Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Alright, we've made it. We're here.
Weiter. Unter Beschuss.
Oh boy. Doesn't look like Spain had any troops yet. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, what's going on here? What's he wearing? He's wearing a beret. Oh, these guys. Yeah, berets. Let's get you into Madrid. You switch, and you switch. And once he arrives, we can back off completely. With you, and let you recover. Okay, so we have the 3 provinces that we're hopefully going to need. Reichsautobahn, trains are now, but cars are the future. Reichskanzler Tirpitz ordered the construction of several highways throughout Germany, but the projects remain uncompleted. Worse, progress has all but stalled in the wake of Black Monday. We need to not only complete this project, but think even bigger. Meanwhile, over here. Kind of looks like the Americans have managed to actually solidify their defenses, unfortunately. They're pushing pretty deeply into CSA territory. How's Washington guarded? Not very well.
Weiter, weiter.
Let's say, let's reduce this to just those. And I think I'm going to say all of you are now assigned to that. Just can't draw lines here. At all. Not even from the sea in that fancy trick that we tried before. Just doesn't work. Think bigger! 2 infrastructure instead of 1. I can't believe that we're the last defenders of this area. What the hell? I should just let them have Madrid so I can get my troops back.
Rücken, ihr Täter. Ausrücken! Achtung! Bereit?
I'm trying to leave ways that these guys can retreat if they need to. I'm giving them options. So the Spanish can actually have a couple of soldiers left for this. Alright, more civilian factories. More infrastructure then. Baden. Nancy. Further Pomerania. Sure.
Befehle?
No. You need to force march, buddy. Get on the train. You can store almost 1 million fuel. Germany may just be a wee smidge overpowered, to be honest. Germany did win the First World War. Remember that this is kind of... it's supposed to be. But it's also beset on all sides by enemies. So now my plan is to let these two just keep on smashing each other until they're exhausted. And then we can try and counterattack. Because clearly they can't beat Spain until they've taken Madrid. And of course if I go to war then my troops are sent home automatically anyway, so we can just hold out as long as we can. I'm pretty confident we can just hold. So let's keep an eye on this. Where are my trucks? One's there, one's there. I mean, they do have a long way to go. And the more that Washington gets exhausted, the better. Because then I can counterattack. And their infantryman here is completely exhausted. Oh, this is going to be an excellent opportunity. Go, 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 go. Yes! Come on, take Washington. No more reinforcements. Have you. I can't counterattack. Damn it. Oh, now I can. Now I can. Yes! Come on, take Washington. As long as you keep that attack going for as long as you can, we'll get your organization back and then we'll hit them from another direction as well. This might well be the fall of DC. I really hope this is the fall of DC. Then we should be able to punch our way through to New York. Here comes my other motorized. Fuel refining's being finished. That's still a year ahead of time. No. Oh, it's 30th of December. We may as well wait 2 days. I think I can do that. Come on, people. I believe in you. I have faith. You can do this. Fortunately, this attack is faltering. The Black Dossier. A group of anonymous officers and administrators in Middle Africa have... Patagonian Workers' Front took 11 states, Paraguay took 2. Argentina was annexed. Argentina did lose. Administrators in Middle Africa have compiled documentation and evidence of illegal activity by Stadtholder von Goering and presented it to the cabinet. The evidence, if true, is very serious. According to what they allege, Stadtholder von Goering has been using the generous state budget we have provided him to buy off politicians throughout the Reichspakt in order to secure support for his administration, as well as demanding state officials pay into a slush fund. Even more darkly, alleges with less evidence that von Goring and his loyalists gather information for blackmail against his own employees, has been involved in the kidnapping and intimidation of journalists, even hiring assassins. Implicates some powerful men in Berlin, quietly bury it. A formal investigation must be conducted immediately. Immediately! Yes! Ha ha! Minutemen militias have advanced towards and captured the symbolic capital of the United States, Washington, D.C. They stormed the Capitol building, met strong resistance, but eventually they broke through, and the flag of the American Union State now flies over the U.S. Capitol. Rumours are that the Minutemen militias have been rounding up all political representatives they could find in the city to check their loyalty. Although unconfirmed, sources claim that most important government figures have now been evacuated during the battle, with their current whereabouts unknown. Oh, right, I'm no longer trading with Argentina. And the Patagonian Workers' Front won. Yeah, that was a civil war I'd kind of forgotten to get involved in. I mean, I'm basically involved everywhere else, except with my closest ally. Oops. Alright, so we are now on 38. So I'd say let's go and upgrade our guns and stuff. You guys can stop that now. If they want to try and counterattack Washington, they are welcome to. The declaration of the Argentine Commune. The forces of the Frente Obrero Patagónico have triumphed decisively over Carlis, Argentina, and seized the capital of Buenos Aires. With this victory, the socialists have openly proclaimed the creation of a true Argentine commune and the start of a new age for socialism in South America. A number of leading figures in the previous administration, as well as other notables, have been fleeing the country by ship. Though most of the nation's population still remains temporarily against socialist policies, the rise of the syndicalist Argentina could upset the delicate balance of regional politics for years to come. Let's take a quick look over here just to see how my forces are faring. Why are you not getting reinforced? We have the gear for it. The only thing we're missing is the motorized. Oh my gosh! We're on the last ship. Hell yes. I'll split all of you. Trying to split. Right, it's new task force, that's what I need to do. Because what I want you to do is drill. So that my destroyers get up to speed. And then these destroyers need to be upgraded. Okay, so we need to play with one of these. You have 111 torpedoes. 1-1 radar, 1 torpedoes. Oh no, fire control. I'm going to switch out your fire control and replace it with sonar. And then I want the B-97 Class B to be the ship that we upgrade to. And then all of my destroyers will then be equipped with sonar. Oh no, these won't. Ooh, Z-Class. Those are new ones. Those are all cruisers. Let's stop you drilling. These are also new destroyers. Sweet. Anyway, that should keep my dockyards busy for a bit longer. Just in case they thought they were getting a bit lazy. I love Hearts of Iron 4, but the game is so unbalanced and buggy right now, I can't stomach it. I end up rage quitting. I very often do the same with the frontline mechanics, I'll be honest. But like the naval stuff, I think it's in an excellent place at the moment. Massive bug too right now when countries have a civil war, one side doesn't get AI, units just don't move. Does that happen in Kaiserreich? Considering how brutal these civil wars have been, no. Bertolt Brecht requests visa. For some time now, syndicalist sympathizers from the Rhineland have been going abroad to help their comrades in various conflicts around the world. Today, the famous underground writer Bertolt Brecht has announced his intent to join these international divisions. We could let him go, which would most likely inspire quite a number of other syndicalists to go abroad after him, or we could confiscate his passport and prohibit him from leaving the country. As Brecht is a prominent figure, blocking him could perhaps weaken the syndicalist cause, but on the other hand would likely cause tremendous outrage. Let him go to wild America, can sweat in Spain, or we should keep him where we can watch him. We'll send him to America. Because we're about to defeat the Americans there anyway. Oh, we can bypass straight to Zip 3 and then get the economic boom. Oh, that's only for a year. I think we're going to get the Zips. We'll get the extra build slots and the extra civilian factories. Our heavy industry is in shambles, with many workers out of a job after the former employers were forced to submit to the crisis. One of our leading economic researchers has proposed a plan for civil industrialization, the Civil Industrialisierungsplan. Civil Industrialisierungsplan. To revitalize the civilian industrial sector. Only takes 28 days. Nice. Seriously, how close is the USA to... Okay, close. Just too bad that I can't create lines. That is a bug. A very annoying one. Oh, but we could actually just punch straight through into Baltimore, then try and head north towards New York and just destroy their economic base. Hey, Unsung. The geopolitical scales continue to tip, changing the balance, and with them many strategic calculus. There will be consequences for the region and the world. Portugal has joined the Entente. Probably after my pressure to not meddle in Africa. And also, I'm going to reduce you down to here. And we're going to start... Bulgaria is kicking ass and taking... Oh, rather, the Ottomans are kicking ass and taking names. So that we can punch all the way through to New York if we can. So Iron Guard Romania just surrendered to... Oh, that was actually legit Bulgaria. Probably. That one. It's just Serbia left. Yeah, the Ottomans are on that side. The Ottomans haven't done very much. This is the Prussia of the Balkans fighting here. Wow, Romania lost a lot of troops. Okay, how are we doing for heavy tanks? We have 71, so we can create 2 more guard divisions. Let's turn you into a guard division.
Zuhören! Ihre Befehle?
Philadelphia's a 35. If I can take Philadelphia, we might actually capitulate them. Otherwise, New York would definitely be the last vestige. Super heavy battery upgrade. Gives me more research. It is January 38 still. Let's go ahead and grab that. And I should probably upgrade my light tanks, because we are using light tanks in the motorized divisions. Yeah, if you weren't attacking me here, I would have tried to cut you off in Dover.
Zuhören!
Stop.
Ausrücken!
How's Spain doing? Still alive. Still getting no reinforcements on that one soldier. Improved dreadnought hull module. Alright, so the dreadnoughts are now fully upgraded. Let's see what we can do about the destroyers, because I really do want to get this sonar too if we can. We're no longer ahead of time. Spend the 50. That would mean upgrading all the sonar that we've just assigned. I think we'll save those for like future destroyers that we build. I'm not going to bother upgrading all the old ones. There's a couple of CNTF AI units with very few equipment here. I wonder if they're starting to get bled dry a bit. Meanwhile, the AUS, I think, is doing a very good job. I mean, the problem's going to be if the CSA joins the Third International and then Mexico gets involved, because Mexico is already in the Third International. That could be a potential problem of some fairly significant proportions.
Befehle!
I'm going to trust you to hold Washington for me. It's probably a bad move, but I'm going to trust you. Actually, no, this is good. Feel free to attack me, please. Weaken yourselves massively. There we are. You push south. And basically just take all of this out. And you push into Philadelphia. You left Washington unguarded, you morons! Never trust the AI. Never, 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 never.
Angetreten!
So close! Oh my gosh!
Bereit! Los, los, los! Befehle? Ausrücken! Ihre Befehle?
The sovereign Statthalter, Hermann von Göring, has refused to step down. Through his intermediary, Karl Schmidt, he has argued that the Statthalter is a sovereign office, able to step outside the law and secure with loyal members in the army. We have no easy means of resolving the crisis. Having won the Cognetta Sulf affair, Schmidt argues that his situation takes precedence from the affair, and therefore should be subject to the same ruling. Issue a new warrant for the von Göring arrest for treason. Or von Göring has legal precedent, step down for now. New warrant. Nobody is sovereign from Germany. Zip 1 done. The first phase of the industry has shown promise, but there is still yet more to come. At least some of the worst social and economic disaster has been alleviated, though. How are we doing in Spain? The rain in Spain is still falling mostly upon the plain.
Zuhören!
So close. So freaking close. The Helvetic Commune has joined the Third International. So that's Switzerland becoming all traitorous. Which infantry doctrine did I go for? I haven't yet. I still have the massive doctrine penalty focus. That's one downside with Germany, is your doctrines tend to start really late in the game. Though we're still actually only 2 years from the start. Not that late.
Befehle.
Let's keep pushing for Trenton.
Angetreten.
Balkan War is over. Bulgaria, I think, won. White peace? Well, Bulgaria still... One, Bulgaria still exists. 2, Bulgaria is now guaranteed... Oh, that's just non-aggression pacts. White peace. Bulgaria still has all the territories that they once had. I think that's about as good a result as Bulgaria can hope for. The Mashariki kingdom has capitulated. The Mashariki government has gone into exile after the main forces have capitulated to the Ottoman Empire.
Ihre Befehle.
I think I can assign you to this again.
Zuhören. Ausrücken. Halt!
Numberman declared war on Southwest Africa, Zambia. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we just had the Middle Africa explosion. And am I aligned with any of this? Are these just all independents now? Nope, these are all independents. So Goering was basically the one holding Africa together. I blame Portugal. They are just fighting each other. Okay. Is that like the Kaiserreich version of Phrygia or something? See for yourselves. So, should we do something about that? I mean, eventually. Let's win the war in, yeah. Let's win the other wars first. I think that's probably a good idea. Why are you not reinforcing? No supply from capital. Oh, do you actually have to be in a port then?
Greift weiter an.
The collapse of Middle Africa. Disturbing reports are emerging from the various parts of Africa that are under German control. It seems that the Middle African administration has collapsed entirely. It's unclear why or how, but the administration, usually regarded as efficient abroad and known for its lavish expending, is no more. As the central government no longer can act, conflict sparks across the continent as various kingdoms, tribes and protectorates that comprised it now fight amongst themselves over new claims and ancient grudges, and cliques of Askari and German colonial officers attempt to keep a semblance of normality. Whether this state of affairs is passing or a dark stage of violence is truly the beginning in Africa, it is uncertain. However, it's safe to say that the colonial mission of the German Empire has failed. So where's the German army clique? Cameroon? That's a cool flag. It's the old German flag with an elephant. Well, if I click on Germany, do I still have anything down here? Yes. Oh no, that's just Kingdom of Spain, because it's friendly. No, we have nothing. Whoa. Nope, that's Spanish too. Yeah, we lost everything in Africa. Well, we'll have to go and conquer Britain again. I blame them. Ooh, we're on the outskirts of Newark already.
Achtung! Ausrücken!